एवरीवन, आज हम पढ़ेंगे क्लास 7 का बाकी का बचा 11 चैप्टर का सेक्शन बी पार्ट। या हाफ चैप्टर अपना पहले हो चुका। इसके पीडीएफ में मैंने आपको इसका बुक पार्ट सेंड किया है, वो आपने फिल किया होगा। अब मैं इसका आगे का पोर्शन जो है वो आज मैं रीडिंग कर रही हूँ और फिर इसके क्वेश्चन आंसर मैं आपको सेंड करूँगी जो आपको नोटबुक में उतारने होंगे। बी, uniform and non-uniform motion. An object is said to be moving with uniform speed if it covers equal distance in equal intervals of time, no matter how small the intervals are. Uniform motion. If the speed of a body moving along a straight line remains constant, we say that the body is in uniform motion. For example, an object moves in a straight line. It travels 4 meter in every second. Hence, distance travel in 1 second 4 meter. Distance travel in 2 second 4 meter. Distance travel in third second 4 meter. Distance travel in 4 second 4 meter. Distance travel in 5 second 4 meter. Distance travel in 6 second 4 meter. Speed for the entire duration 4 meter plus 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 4 meter. तो 6 टाइम ये चीज़ हुई तो 6 सेकेंड में कैसे आएगा, इसको ऐसे लिखेंगे इजिकल टू 4 मीटर इजिकल टू 4 मीटर डिवाइड बाय एस सेकेंड. स्पीड फॉर द 1 सेकेंड 4 मीटर डिवाइड सेकेंड. In the similar way, the speed of the second, third, fourth, fifth or sixth second will be the same as 4 meter divided by second. Example, a bus travel a distance of 100 km in 4 hours at uniform speed. Express its speed in kilometer, hour and meter and second. Solution, it is given that d distance का d is equal to 100 किलोमीटर एंड टी है टाइम पीरियड के लिए इज इक्वल टू 4 आवर्स. स्पीड सेकेंड इज इक्वल टू डिस्टेंस अपॉन टाइम इज इक्वल टू 100 किलोमीटर अपॉन 4 आवर्स अर्थात इज इक्वल टू 24 किलोमीटर 24 आवर्स. डिस्टेंस 100 मल्टीप्लाई 1000 meter time 400 is equal to 4 multiplied by 60 and 60 seconds. Speed s यानी second is equal to distance upon time. Speed s is equal to 100 and 1000 upon 4 multiplied by 60 and 60 is equal to 6.9 meter and seconds. Non-uniform motion. If the body changes its direction of motion or its speed changes with time, we say that the body is in non-uniform motion. For example, an object moves in a straight line. It travels following distance in every 2 seconds interval 5 meter, 3 meter, 10 meter, 4 meter respectively. Find the entire speed traveled by the object. Distance traveled in 1 second is equal to 5 meter. Distance traveled in 2 seconds is equal to 3 meter. Distance traveled in third second is equal to 10 meter. Distance traveled in 4 seconds is equal to 4 meter. Hence, the distance covered is not equal as the object changes in its speed from time to time. Speed of the complete round is equal to 5 plus 3 plus 10 plus 4 meter is equal upon 2 multiplied by 4 second is equal to 22 upon 8 minute या second is equal to 2.75 minutes. Speed of the first 2 seconds is equal to 5 upon 2 is equal to 2.5 meters seconds. Measurement of time. In our daily life, time is an important concept. In earlier days, people used to measure time by simply looking at the sun and the moon. They observed and learnt, and each day begins with sunrise. The time interval between one sunrise and the next was considered as one day. The time interval between one full moon and day and the next full moon day was considered as a month. The time interval between one spring and the next spring was considered as an year. All these measurements of time were based on the events of nature which occurs regularly at equal intervals of time. Such events are said to be periodic. We need in to measure intervals of time which are much shorter than a day. Clocks and watches are the most common time measuring devices. The candle clock, water clock and sand clock, sundial, etc. are the example of device used to measure time earlier. Nowadays, time is measured by modern clocks and watches, wristwatch, pendulum clock, watch, stopwatch, table or alarm clock, extra are modern as time measuring devices. The standard time unit of time is seconds. Other unit for time are minute, hour, day, month, year, decade and century. Let's find out how these clocks measures time. Sundial. It has a triangular metal plate fixed vertically at the center of a circular plate. The device was placed in the sun with the triangular plate along the north south direction. The position of the shadows cast by the ignomon at different times of the day were used to mark the time on the circular plate or dial. Sundials can tell the time quite accurate, but the problem is that they cannot be used after sunset. Now, nor can they be carried around. Some other devices used by people in older, ocular older times were candle clocks and hour glasses. A simple pendulum and pendulum clock. A simple pendulum consists of a small metallic solid spheres suspended by a fine silk thread from a rigid support. The metallic ball is called the hub of the pendulum. Bob should be small, heavy and non-magnetic in nature. When the bob of the pendulum is displaced slightly to one side from its mean position, it begins to move to and fro. It oscillates about its mean position. The pendulum is said to have completed one oscillation when its jobs start from its mean position and again moves back to its mean position. The time taken by the pendulum to complete one oscillation is known as its time period. Measuring time interval. The first pendulum clock was devised by Galileo Galilei. One day Galileo saw the hanging lamp in the church moving slowly one side to the other. He compared the time taken by the lamp to complete one oscillation with his pulses beat. He then experimented with various pendulums to verify his observation. He found that a pendulum of a given length takes always the same time to complete one oscillation. This was put to use by the Dutch scientist Christian Huygens to make the pendulum clocks. The pendulum in such a clock takes a second to complete an oscillation. Stopwatches have switches with which they can be started and stopped at will. They are used to measure time intervals during scientific experiments, स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट एंड सून। इस तरह से मोशन एंड टाइम में हम मोशन और टाइम के बारे में पढ़ चुके, समझ चुके। मोशन कितने प्रकार के हैं? 1 ट्रांसलेटरी मोशन, नंबर 2 रोटेटरी मोशन, नंबर 3 ऑसिलेटरी मोशन, नंबर 4 सर्कुलर मोशन, नंबर 5 है रैंडम मोशन, नंबर 6 है पीरियोडिक और नंबर 7 है नॉन पीरियोडिक मोशन। फिर हमने पढ़ा स्पीड यानी गति के बारे में। फिर हमने पढ़ा मेजरमेंट ऑफ टाइम, समय के बारे में, यूनिफॉर्म एंड नॉन यूनिफॉर्म मोशन के बारे में, और सन डायल के बारे में भी पढ़ा, सिंपल पेंडुलम एंड पेंडुलम क्लॉक के बारे में पढ़ा, और अब हम आगे पढ़ चुके हैं मेजरिंग टाइम इंटरवल। इस तरह से आपका ये चैप्टर हो चुका। इसका बुक पार्ट तो मैंने पहले सेंड कर दिया दीपावली के पहले, जो आपने फिल कर ही लिया होगा। आज मैं आपको इसका बुक पार्ट, नोटबुक पार्ट जो है वो आपको क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, 2, 3 और 4 जो इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है वो मैं आपको इसका PDF सेंड कर दूँ, वो आपको नोटबुक में करना है, लर्न करना है और लिखना है अच्छी तरह से।